Oh wow, God, that's really bright for my eyes all of a sudden. And nice though, nice and chill. Yeah, I'd almost forgot, yeah, that we spawned in a car on the end of the last one. There it is, it just popped into existence there. And we charged this wandering trader with keeping an eye on it for us. Looks like he's doing his job there. There, look, I'm back, so you can go about your business now. Yeah, cool. I still can't decide, right? Hello, you. How you doing? You the same one? Yeah. Very good. I still can't decide, right, if that's cursed or not. Like, because it's so sort of realistic, let's be honest, for Minecraft, yeah. But it's pretty cool, right? We can spawn them in using spawn eggs, and there's all different colours and stuff, and they do drive. Now, we're not going to drive one. I promised myself we're not going to drive one until this car park is fully complete. We're not quite there yet, but we will be. This is what this stream's all about now. By the end of this stream, I'm be confident to say that this car park will be finished. So yeah, let's get busy, man. Let's get cracking, because we've got quite a lot to do here. Not that much, it's all little bits, like benches and stuff like that. So we're going to put a little bench probably here, a little seating area there. Maybe one up here. Yeah, I guess so, right? Probably one there or something like that. And a little one out there as well. Let's take a little look. This is what we did on the last stream last night. We just finished all this off. We've got a lift, which takes us up for our wheelchair bound, or, you know, otherwise, what would you say, mobility challenged patrons. They can go straight from the road, which will be here eventually. We're not doing that today. That's going to be another mission for another week, is that. But that's where it'll come to, and this is where it'll be. This will be a little pedestrian area, a little pedestrian kind of walkway almost coming through to here. We'll have some builds here, you know, a few little shops, a row. What can you get in there? Like maybe 4 kind of little small buildings or something, and you know, a number of little shops underneath there as well, utilizing that little space where the cows are quite happy at the moment, aren't they? But not for long, because let's say one day soon we'll change that up a bit, and that'll be fully cityfied. Is that a word? Fully part of the city. I guess what we'll do, right, we need to start somewhere, so I say we start right here. We're going to put another entrance to the car park in here, because it just seems to make sense. We're going to have a bench here and probably plant a tree. We'll sort our inventory and stuff like that in a second, and we'll get a little tree sapling, just an oak tree. That's kind of what's growing here. I just think we'll just have an oak tree there, give them a bit of protection, you know, a bit of shade from the sun, a bit of protection from the rain, and have a little bench here, so you know, you can chill out here and watch the city go by down there. That'd be quite nice, that. So we'll definitely do that today. Yeah, this all kind of works. We probably need to put some fences or stuff across here, to be honest with you, because it's all kind of looking a little bit sort of dangerous at the moment, yeah. So yeah, probably some fences up just across there. But we do want to be able to walk, get past that corner there. So we'll have to, you know, scratch our heads a little to see how we're going to do the fences here. Could be a matter of building this out a touch, just sort of like that. I don't really like that, to be truthful. No, we won't be doing that. That kind of feels a little bit cursed. Oh, maybe just across there. Let's have a look from down here. Yeah, maybe. Let's take them out for that. Let's not do that straight away. I'll tell you, there is one thing. There's one thing that I wanted to do, and it was these, floor 1, floor 0. Now, I've always been under the assumption that you can't change those, because if you kind of like try and right click on that, you know, it takes you to where you want to go. Floor 1, bing. And we can get in and out and lift automatically. That's quite cool. But I couldn't figure out a way to change it. But when I was watching back yesterday's stream, I think I saw something that gave me a clue. Now, this is the main controller here, this box here, right? This is the one that kind of creates the lift, if you will. And when I was watching it back, I noticed here, right here, look, floor 0. So maybe you can change it. So that's floor 0. Yeah, okay. So, but I don't know if that will change what it says on the information box. So I guess floor 0, if we just call it ground, right? because technically this is the ground floor, and what do I do? Is that done? Isn't it? Just press escape there, I guess. Yeah, okay. Go out of that. Yeah, ground, and it does do it. That's pretty cool. Because we've got like 3 lifts in this city, and all of them I wanted to. I wasn't happy with it saying floor 1, floor 2. I wanted it to say what it actually was, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. But I think we've got it now. So if we go up to floor 1 as it is, and then do the same here. Yeah, okay, so now we can make this the car park. Does it need to be hyphenated? Car park, just like that. And then escape, escape, ground and car park. Yeah, okay, I think that's cool. So you can do that. Yeah, it was my only little gripe about this pretty awesome lift mod, that you couldn't do that, but you can. And it changes them all. And if we go out here, oh, there's no information box here. Should we stick one here and just see if it does change that? It does. It does. Yeah, I don't know if I want that there, to be honest. We tried it yesterday, and I think you kind of know where you are when you're calling the lift, yeah. I think here you just kind of call, summon the lift, but when you're in the actual lift, you kind of want to know where it is that you're kind of going. So, up to the car park, here we go. Beautiful. Okay, that's job 1. Let's get cracking out here. I'm almost thinking that this needs to be wider, but we're kind of tight on space, because should we get the get some fences in? Let's tackle this little beast of an issue we've got here with these fences. I'm not exactly sure that there's going to be enough space, because if just put them here like this. I kind of like these because it matches that, yeah. Sort of like just matches the vibe. You probably only need it maybe even just to there. I mean, this is Minecraft, you're not going to hurt yourself. Yeah, that feels quite natural to kind of go around there like that. But I'm not a big fan of the idea of being able to just fall off an edge like that, so we do that. I think that works. I don't think we need one on the grass. I think we just end the wall where the quartz ends, just like that. Perfect. And let's have a little look on the other side as well, because we've also got a gap here. Now the only problem we've got here is these are half blocks. We can't actually place a fence on top of there, so the only way we could do it would be to either delete a block down or raise a block up, both of which I think would look pretty poop, so I don't think we'll do that. We've got a car spawn egg. Let's just leave that for now. Will this work if we bring this out just by 1? What's going on there you go. Yeah, it just gives you a bit more room there, yeah. I mean, I don't know, let's just have a look, see what does it look like if we raise it up around the edge here. Perhaps not that one. And slightly fancier one. These are gates, right? But looks. Oh, okay. So that would actually cause an issue because they don't connect. Oh, okay. We can do that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually. It does mean that we'll have to just take one of these away. That's not a problem. We can do that. Just so that you can still get around it on the side. Yeah, I think we need a potion of reaching. Let's sort this inventory out. We're going to use the flowers, so we'll keep the flowers. Where are you there? We'll keep it all in there for now, that's alright. Oh, have a little swig of that. Yeah, okay, and then maybe raise these up. Oh, once again, just to there. Yeah, I'm almost thinking that is a bit tight there. Let's just do this, make this hill a touch smaller. That's not a problem. Oh, okay, that's a small problem. Easily fixed. Yeah, that's cool, man. And then we'll put these babies around here. How did this? Oh, okay, we've done that in the wrong place. Yeah. Let's put a gate there, and then the fence there. Gate. Do we need a fence on the end? Does that make it feel? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just a little bit safer there. Yeah, you're not going to kind of like accidentally just walk off the edge. I mean, you're not going to hurt yourself. Let's be honest. But you know, if you're on half a heart in survival, you may well just. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. That works for us. And we could sneak around here. I was considering putting some windows or something in there, but I don't think we will. I think what we'll do is stick a bench or something like that there. Maybe a little bush here and a kind of little bench there. Definitely a bench there. And then that'll kind of be that here. It's all kind of natural. Maybe stick some more grass down just here, stuff like that. Eventually we're going to make something of this. I don't think we'll do that on this stream because that's kind of a whole job in and of itself. Dig that way much deeper. Hopefully hit a cave so that we can, you know, ride the waterfall down into the underground. That'd be quite cool. But either way, definitely make that much deeper. Stick some fancy blocks, stick some greenery down there, make all that look pretty nice. Probably leave it grass. I don't think we'll have like a proper staircase going down. I'm quite happy with it just being sort of wild like this. I mean, we could put maybe just build this bit out of touch. This feels a little bit sort of safer. Yeah, and this is the access to the underground. We've got a little bit of work to do down here also. We're going to put a bit of decorations in here. Not just this one, but all of them. Again, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. We're kind of playing it by ear. I like to kind of play by ear. We'll develop as we go. But we'll do something in each of these columns. They're all kind of hollow. And so we'll just put probably a little seat, maybe a TV, maybe a toaster. We've got all sorts of random stuff. And we will kind of try and use it. I don't know, maybe just sort of do that as well. Yeah. Alright, so we want now to have a gate here, but we'll have to do it from the other side. Let's just make sure this feels alright. Yeah, that's okay, that man. Happy with that. We'll take that step away and it would give you a bit more space. There, should we just see what that looks like? Where's our smooth quartz? I think we're done with the lifts, although to be honest with you, once we're done with the oh, that's concrete. Yeah, that's smooth quartz. Yeah, no, it's a bit sharp, that. I think I kind of just preferred it like that. That's alright, that's alright. Yeah, so from here, right, we'll have a gate that goes in. So it's going to be here, let's be honest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We'll take it this way, because there's already a gate over there. Nice, gives you access straight to this kind of little park area. Yeah, that's cool. That's all we need to do. Now, let's just have a look here. We've got this path here, haven't we? Well, that's funny. Look, these are proper quartz stairs, not smooth quartz. I don't remember making that mistake, but it seems we did. That's one to fix, and I think we will swap that out as well. And then probably just this top bit here. More flowers for the inventory. Extend this path somewhat. Oh. Yeah, just like this. Kind of want to leave it green up here. It's just going to be like a little mini kind of chill out area, but just where the stairs are. We'll kind of create a little pathway, and there's some here, right? Yeah. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Maybe that one can be grass over there. No, maybe not. Yeah, I think we'll actually just put the grass here like this. Okay, now that's cool, man. I'll definitely plant some flowers here. Quite like the way that that's sort of right there like that, I won't lie. Like I say, we'll just kind of play it by ear here for a bit. Yeah, I think you've got gold flowers. Sorry about that. Oh, and we'll stick some quartz in there, just to make this path feel a bit more natural. Okay, yeah, that works. There we go. So you can get down here. Just kind of fill this out, just a little touch, just to the end of the wall there, I'd say, like that. That's perfect. Yeah, like I say, we will stick some flowers on there. I think we'll do the flowers as a kind of separate job at the end. I think for now, job one is to get rid of the seeds, get rid of the stuff that we're not going to need here. Got to be quite ruthless here. Don't think we're going to need the tunnel light. We're not going to spawn in another car just yet. Done with the glass. We'll keep the elevator tabs because I need that to remind us. We've got 2 more elevators in this world, and we're also going to go back to them hopefully by the end of the stream and change those as well. Give those some proper names on there. What's it called? Elevator display. Okay, we're done with the door. This is all kind of random stuff we'll sort of keep here. Let's just put all the flowers on the top. Let's get organized. Alright, I think that's pretty cool. We might need these again, but not anytime soon. Okay, so let's get a sapling in. Just an oak sapling there, and probably some bone meal. I don't know where the bone meal is. Let's just find the bone meal like this. And we're just going to plant one. And really, we kind of want a tall one. I think we want one of those tall ones. I'm thinking just right there is perfect. Yeah, how about that? Thank you, Minecraft. That is not often the case, is it, that you get what you want like that? Oh, it is a tall one as well. It's a big one. She's a biggie. That's kind of perfect. That's just what we wanted. Probably hang a couple of lanterns off there or something like that. Make a nice little bench area here. And before we do that, let's finish this. I think we're going to make a little staircase down here. We're kind of done with the staircases. That was yesterday's stream. However, it did dawn on me that eventually this is going to be shops down here, right? We're going to have that little pedestrian walkway we talked about, and this is going to be probably glass fronted shops. We'll dig all that ground out and you know, have a serious shop in there. So you're going to want to be able to get down there, aren't you? But I think we will just build one more real quick staircase. I don't network error, but we're back to game, and we're back in. We're streaming. We're live again. So it's a double stream tonight. Let's pick up that flower. So yeah, where were we? Yeah, shops down there, right? So we're going to build a little staircase down here right now, just to kind of finish this off. Kind of gives this whole thing a little bit more purpose, yeah. Just gives a bit more space there. Yeah, like that. Now I want this to mostly be grass up here. That's we got lucky with that tree. We got a nice big one on the first bit of bone meal as well. So that's pretty cool. So I think we'll build it right out here. And then go down. Probably down here. Like this. I must admit, I thought we were done with the staircases, but this is just a little one, a little encore of the staircase building. Now could we, is there any purpose to have a, like a sort of flat bit? No, I think we'll just take the stair right down. Yeah, oh, okay, so we messed that up. There we go. We'll fix this wall on the side. Got it right with us, it's handy. Okay, so let's hope for no more drama in this stream. It cut out once, but we're hoping it doesn't cut out again. And let's build up this grass a bit. We'll place a bit more of this kind of funny grass down later on. Yeah, if we need to, if and where we need to. Might as well give ourselves plenty of space here because we are putting a bench in there. Like I said, I don't want to kind of make it too unnatural. We'll kind of keep it as it was as best we can, yeah. I don't think we're going to have a wall down this side. I think because we've got walls all around here because it's kind of, it's the area. It's like a pathway and stuff like that. But like I said, we can change our minds on that way as and when we're building in this area, right? But for now, we just basically want a little bit of access down here because I'm not even sure exactly where the shops will be. What's going to be here. I know it's going to be some kind of pedestrian walkway. It's going to be fairly simple, but like we may well have a little platform here, for example. So you know, we'll just kind of end it there, just literally like that, just so that we've got the staircase that we need going up to the car park. Perfect. Yeah, let's just check the stream again. I'm all paranoid now. I think it's going to cut out. Let's get rid of some of this tall grass. Okay, we got really lucky with that tree. That's pretty cool, man. We've got a nice big one straight off the bat like that. Yeah, because I'm kind of liking the look of this. Like I say, we're going to have something underneath here, you see, eventually. Not anytime soon, but within this kind of underneath the car park area. So you may well find that we'll kind of keep this flat area here and have like a pathway going through there. So I think that's the perfect place to just end that step. We could perhaps just do that. Yeah, just to finish it off, a little touch there. There we go, that's beautiful. Alright, so any other busy work that isn't bench building to do quickly before we start these benches? I don't think so. I think we're there. I think we're all set. We've done the fences, secured the staircase. Should we have a little ride in the lift? Yeah, okay, so hazard block, call the lift. Bang, here we go. Nice simple lift, yeah. And let's go up. You can just press this one as well if you want to. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so let's build some benches, man. We've got a tree out there. I think we'll start with this one here because it's kind of so plain. And let's go back to the inventory. We've got all those flowers in there. I think some of the quartz, what have we been using? We haven't been using the pillets. We haven't really used the concrete. We will keep the cement slab. They seem to come in handy. I don't think we're going to need that. I don't think we're going to need that. I mean, we might, perhaps I should have kept those grey blocks. I might actually make a good floor area for the benches. I think we'll keep those gates just for now, just in case we spot something. Yeah, let's grab those grey ones back. Where are they? I think we've gone past them. Yeah. Okay. So what about all this stuff? Can we use any of this? I mean, I think I know basically what benches. We've got some McCaw's benches, and they kind of work a little treat. Yeah, not the trapdoors, to be fair. No. Let's go back to up here. Here it is. Somewhere here, yeah, we've got some nice grey brick right there. So either this one. We don't need any more trees. We could use the bone meal to grow grass naturally, couldn't we? We might do that. Maybe the white ones, just in case we want a kind of a nice, more gentler vibe. Have a look. Yeah, so I think we'll stick the quartz up here because we're not going to be using that anytime soon. Likewise with the bone meal, we'll get that out when we need to. Potentially going to be using these now. So let's have a look at the benches. Let's enjoy this, man. In fact, let's have a sip of tea and have a little look through the inventory. We could make, you know, Minecrafty benches, but that's not really the vibe in this area. We will have certain areas of the city where we make some more traditional Minecraft stuff using Minecraft blocks, but that kind of realism is kind of the vibe of this car park, so we'll stick with the realistic looking benches, I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe we can bring that in somehow. Maybe also them. Just for the floor, I'm thinking. Yeah, we're filling our inventory with stuff that isn't benches. Let's get to the benches. And we'll have a little look at the trapdoors later. I love these coloured bricks, they're pretty cool. Okay, so maybe for the floor, a bit too jazzy, perhaps the terracotta. Yeah, too jazzy maybe for our purposes here, although I am looking at that one. Let's get to the benches and we'll decide on the flooring once the kind of benches in, maybe. Yeah, it's a bit of a kind of really enjoyable, I'd have to say, but a bit of a grind doing benches and stuff because there's a lot of inventory work, right? You have to look and find. It's exactly why I want to build this, the next build that we're building, which is like a builder's superstore, so that we can have all this stuff kind of on display. We'll have chests full of this stuff. We'll put them all in item frames and even literally place them out and about, right, on the shelf, so we can kind of like walk around the shop and have a look more naturally without having to sit here and flick through the inventory. It'd be quite fun, man. And as soon as this car park's done, that's exactly what we'll be doing. Well, that's the next build. Nice bit of food. Let's get past all this Minecraft stuff, all the road stuff. Now we will be coming back in, having another little look, see what we can use to kind of decorate the bench area. I haven't got too much in mind just a second. I mean, to be honest with you, a bird bath kind of jumps out of this. Let's put the soil down there and put a bird bath there. Probably end up using that, so we might as well grab that now. Here we go. We've got some benches. Those are not the ones I've got in mind, I don't think. These ones. Yeah. Birch. Little bit boring, isn't it? But it kind of does go with everything, does the birch. I quite like the jungle for a slightly more exciting vibe. And maybe the bamboo. Let's put the... Okay, that's enough to start with. Let's have a little look here what we can do with this. Oh, I'll tell you what, there was one more thing we needed. That was some leaves. We'll make a little bush here. And I think we'll make it different. We've got oak trees, so I don't want an oak bush. We could try a mangrove bush, yeah? Let's put that over there as well. How much space we've got in our inventory? Yeah, there's enough there. Okay, let's try this. Let's stick a little bush in here just to kind of give the bench a bit of protection. Make it feel a bit more natural. And I think if we do actually get the dirt in our inventory, what can we replace for now? Let me just build that out by one there. That's kind of helpful. Yeah. But now, how do these look together? They look pretty good because this is what we've got the pavement made out of on the other side. I think actually... Not those. What about these? Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And it's different. We haven't kind of used them anywhere just yet, so I think that actually kind of works there. Let's have a look. I'm feeling actually probably a jungle vibe. Yeah, you see? Nice and natural, nice and simple. Maybe a bird bath there. Yeah, you see, nothing too crazy, nothing too fussy here. I do want to actually get in the habit of sticking, what you call it? I've been playing in creative for so long I can't even remember what a crafting table is. I do want to get in the habit of putting some crafting tables here and there, because I haven't really been doing that because you don't need them, so you kind of forget. And also things like beds, you know, like when you're playing survival, I find that I stick beds and crafting tables everywhere, but in creative not so much. Should we, I don't know, open this up a touch? Yeah. I'm going to stick another bench area here. It's a shame to lose the flowers, but that's okay. And again, we'll stick with the theme, I think. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think we'll lose a flower there and stick some dirt just around it there like that. I quite like this ditch being here. I'm going to shrink it down a touch. Yeah, just like that. Okay, it's perfect. And I don't think the benches all have to be the same. Oh, whoa, okay, so what's going there? That's a hitbox jank. We don't want it down there. Must be a tiny little hitbox on these benches. Yeah, so we do want a crafting table, right? But I don't think we're necessarily going to have one there. Maybe another bush? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, it kind of looks odd on the bottom of the tree, doesn't it? A bush there. I think we'll just leave that like that. And maybe have planted like a tall flower or something there. I don't know, I think we want something on the side of it. There's not really all that much room here, is it? It's more of a case of just having somewhere where you can sit. Kind of like, just chill and vibe. Watch the world go by, watch the cars come and go. It does feel a bit odd not having anything behind it though. Yeah, we could actually put like a bin or something like that. We actually have like bins. I don't know what they don't really call them bins, do they? What do they? Trash in America. Right, there we go. Look. And that one's too big. What about this one? It does make sense to have a bin right next to a bench. Yeah, okay, so that works for me. Nice and simple. Just a little something so you know nobody can get right behind you and garrote you secretly. Yeah, perfect. Little bin there next to the tree. I don't think we need one here. One bin in the. Oh, okay, that works. That's quite nice. Yeah, a little bin by the bench. Stop them littering. We don't want any litter in the city, do we? And we'll stick some bone meal on here, I think, just to juice it up a little bit. Should we just re-examine some blocks here? See what. I mean, maybe underneath there, like that, and then like the bit which is nicer. Yeah, okay, so that kind of works. See what that does here. Let's check the hitbox on this. Yeah, look like a little one in the middle. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Yeah, that works. I mean, that's literally what we need. There's something missing, I think. Let's stick a little tunnel light in here. We're going to have to sacrifice some of this stuff, I think. We're not going to actually be making any elevators. We just need one of those blocks in there to remind us. So if we just search for light. Okay, so all the light blue stuff. Yeah, look at that tunnel light. Stick the bin there for now. Yeah, that kind of works. And I don't know, let's have a look. I don't really want a tunnel out on here. I don't think that's going to work. But what we could do... Oh, do you know what we could do actually? We do have... Let's get rid of the bamboo one. and I don't know where they are. So once again, like I say, it's a bit of a grind. You have to kind of go through the inventory and have a look. But I'm thinking like, hey, we've got like a special kind of lamppost that kind of looks quite nice. It's kind of like an old-fashioned kind of Victorian sort of lamppost. That'll just give us a bit of light up here in this park. But yeah, it's none of these. No, when I see it. But it's like this whole setup. You have to put the base down separately, and then stick the light on top. And you also need to use a bit of redstone in order to activate it, which is a bit of a bummer. But we do what we can. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff here. Yeah, all this is more kind of like residential kind of seating, isn't it? So yeah, it's quite funky in a good way. What's all this? Garage door. Wow. The portcullis. Okay. Wired fence. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah. We are going to have like a military base somewhere. I want to be able to build tanks and airplanes. So I figured we're kind of going to have a military base somewhere. I know where it is on the plan. It's going to be out east. But again, it's kind of a long way off. But we will build that eventually. Yeah, what's this? Street lantern bottom. This is there. That's not the one that I was thinking of. I didn't actually know that this one existed. So let's actually take a look at that. Okay, so we're gonna have to sacrifice some of these flowers. Are they the same as those? No, but they look it, don't they? So let's just get rid of one of those. Okay, this kind of look like they should be more residential perhaps, but we'll give it a go. Maybe. That would only work if we extend out this soil a touch. I think we just undid this, didn't we? Now we're redoing it, but that's alright. And we're going to be putting more grass down later anyway, so that's glass at the moment. Should we make that dirt? Yeah, like that. Okay, so that might work. That might work. And if we get rid of, just have a look. You could kind of throw these trees off balance, can't you, if you chop too much away? I think that's good though there. You know, I'm forgetting actually, we can fly, man. We're in creative here. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay. Yeah, maybe. That's one way I'm just going to leave it for a while and we'll see how it beds in, see how it feels after a while. But we could definitely need some light in this area, so it kind of makes sense to have that there like that. And the tunnel lights are good on the side of a building, I'd say, but not so much in a natural setting. Let's have a look on this side. Should we stick a couple of tunnel lights here as well? I mean, don't really need it with the sun glaring like that, let's be honest, but you know, it's not always going to be full sunlight. Eventually we will reset the day-night cycle, at which point we will need light around here. We've got another hill here with another lovely view. Yeah, I think we'll build another bench here also. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so they're a bit higher up on that one, aren't they? And there's 4. So should we do the same thing here? Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, cool, man. All right. Yeah, I quite like that green one. It looks kind of natural. It doesn't really jump out at you, does it? It's perfect. And the one I had in mind is a black one, like a Victorian one. And I think that's what we'll have out here, because that's like not on private property, it's more public area, and they're a bit more sturdy. So yeah, let's build a couple of benches out here now. These ones could be a bit more substantial, to be fair. I might even have like, oh no, like that. I have like a double, like, you know, like a corner bench system here. I was going to stick some lanterns off of here, but I don't think we will do that. I think we'll have the lamp post on the side. But maybe out here, because we've just got rid of it now, typically enough. But maybe out here we'll have the jungle bench. So if we, sorry, the bamboo bench. If we go bamboo, let's just have a little look. Okay, there we are. Yeah, so it's a bit different, huh? Yeah, maybe out here. Get rid of that piece. Yeah, I quite like that. That's cool. Like I said, I want to go too nuts on it because we're going to be building houses and stuff here. And at that point, we'll probably come back and have a little fiddle. But I just wanted to establish this area as safe, as not to be deleted, as something to be kind of kept as a kind of natural enjoyment area where you could just come and chill over here. The question would be where to stick a little lamppost now. Let's have a look. Let's have a fly. Here, I'm thinking somewhere. It's kind of like there, I guess. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get rid of these. They're quite cool, man. We'll remember where those were. Now let's get the redstone block. We need that. Let's just have a look. It could be under lamppost. Yeah, it is, thankfully. Okay, so lamppost and this thing, right? And I can't quite remember how these come together. It's kind of weird. Like you have to put the base on, and look, and then you put it second, and it changes the block. You build this up. Can we go up one more? I'd say so. Okay, and you see, it doesn't work unless you've got redstone there. So I don't know. It's kind of odd that. Yeah, I don't see why they don't just make them work anyway. But we need redstone, so that's okay. That's all right. And out here we've got a bit more room, so I think we can go for the more industrial type bin. Let's get rid of that. I think we're okay with that. We're okay for the tunnel lights. No trash. We'll also have a look just to see what else we might want to stick in the area. Yeah, okay. Feels a bit more like urban, doesn't it? More like a place you'd come and have a little sit down. I don't think we do really need to add too much, to be honest. Like I say, it's not supposed to be super fancy this is a city, you know. We're kind of going for a realistic vibe. We will have certain areas. It's going to have a tech district down there, and it's going to have, this is the shopping district, but like on the corner of the shopping district down there is going to be like hotels and casinos. And in both the tech district and the hotels and casinos areas, we're going to get jazzy there. We're going to build some really creative, wild looking stuff. But for most of it, like in the shopping area and for like the residential, there's going to be a banking area, admin district right over there. Industrial district is already over there. We built the road west, and the industrial district's going to be over there. They're all going to be kind of like much more realistic. I kind of like this. I almost kind of like it with the grass growing next to it as well. Like it's like a lot of people don't often come up here to sit. It's like a sort of like a bit more of a private area, even though it's right next to the car park. Yeah, it can still feel somewhat private. I do think though maybe we should stick a crafting table in somewhere, just for the sake of having the crafting table available. I mean, whenever I'm building these things, I usually have crafting tables, benches and stuff like that. Sometimes a bed, like I'll make a bench out of a bed and stuff like that, because you kind of need that stuff in survival. Yeah, but you're not going to need it out here, to be honest, because there's going to be buildings here and houses, and there's going to be crafting tables, beds inside those. So I don't think we need it. We could try a lantern, because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we've got like 3D sort of lanterns. Let's just see if the lantern adds to or takes away from the lamppost that we got there. It certainly gives off a lot of light, doesn't it? Yeah, that's too low. I quite like that one there. Yeah, I think we're just going to get some oak leaves on us. Let's just do this the quick way. Not dark oak. Is there a difference between dark oak and ordinary oak leaves? I don't know. We're just going to build this up a little bit. I quite like the way that goes right up like that. Yeah, okay, that's a bit better, yeah. And that one. Now we have a falling trees mod on this, so if you're not careful, right, you chop one piece of wood, you can end up knocking like half the tree down by mistake. I think that's okay, man. I think that's cool. We've done enough there. Maybe one there. And two there. Where do you stop now? Yeah, there we go. That's it. Beautiful. Okay, no, that's it, man. Nice and simple. Maybe, should we try, right, if we get a shovel in our inventory? And why not use a netherite shovel when you've got the option? It might end up sort of like taking this away and making this not be like this, but so it makes sense to me that there would be like a little pattern. Yeah, no, I think that's good, man. I think that kind of stays. I don't know about. Yeah. Have a look. Just kind of random almost. And again, like say when we're kind of building, we'll kind of like probably create another footpath down to the build or something, but I'm not going to do that now because there's nothing down there to kind of footpath to, but nice to have a sort of idea of what might happen. Yeah, okay. Have a look. And I just think actually I want this particular one. I don't need the oak leaves now. To be grass. And also that one. Alright, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it just feels a bit more lived in there. Okay, cool. And now we're going to keep this as grass because it's sort of quite pretty around here. But what we will do is stick a little bit of bone meal on here. Oh wow, this long grass really does it. Okay. Look at it, it's crazy this. It loves its long grass. Yeah, no. That one. It goes nuts, doesn't it? There's so much grass. Just took the one away there I wanted. I want one there, that's it, like that. And like where there's kind of no grass, that's kind of the equivalent almost of the path. I kind of like that one being there, to be honest. Yeah, okay, cool. It might have been easy just to put our own grass down around it, but I kind of wanted the random flowers to turn up as well. No, that's it, man. Nice. It just makes it feel a bit more natural, a bit more sheltered almost. Yeah, could put a bench here as well. Is what I was thinking. Yeah, I think so. Build that out, yeah. Oh, I see. So. Let's have a look. Where do we come up? I think that probably will be alright. Yeah, let's just get rid of those as well. Okay, yeah, that makes a bit more sense, huh? You can kind of come out here as well. Let's have a little feel. Yeah, okay, that's cool, man. And I think we will just have a little bench here. Maybe a triple. And again, another little bin, but this one here. Yeah, okay. And okay, so it's not going to be that. It's going to be the jungle one. Let's get jungle in. Ooh, lots of jungle bits, huh? Where are you hiding? Oh, I struggle to see these things. Like, am I imagining it? Is it there? We missed it. Where's it hiding? Okay, that's odd. It doesn't actually literally seem to be there, does it? It must be. Have a look. Yeah, there it is. Sneaky. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of doing random stuff. Like, I don't always make things quite so. I don't know, actually, maybe we should have a double bench there. And have an extra bit of soil there. Oh, indeed. Yeah, we've just thrown it away, haven't we? Alright, it's not the end of the world. Let's put you there. We're going to make some more benches on the other side as well, so we'll keep that there. I don't think we need... We might need mangrove bushes. We don't need seeds. So, what was it called? Lamppost. Oh. Yeah. And some redstone. I mean, you could use, do you know, would a, I think we'll keep the shovel, that could be handy, right? We may well make some more paths, we may well make some more paths kind of right now. Yeah, you'd put that on the base. Actually, I'm not sure, because we've used this outside, haven't we? We used those other ones on the inside here. Why isn't that working? That should actually, in theory, come on. Aha, okay. Let's just have a look. Let's go over here and have a quick look. See if that looks odd or if that looks good. I like that one being hidden there. Although looking at it now, maybe that one should be like that as well, because it actually does look quite cool. Yeah, I mean, we do like these green ones. Sorry, no offense to you, because I actually quite liked you, but I do think these black ones just look a little bit more substantial. What did I make it? 3. So okay, so yeah, that will work. Bang in there. And once again, it was not come on. What? Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Let's go over here and have a look. Yeah, that's better. Alright, nice little seating area here. I almost do think maybe we should have a little path. A little bit of kind of like broken path, but I don't think so. Because there's not that much space and I quite like it being green and clean. Yeah, that's cool, man. And the other thing we'll just do now is plant some flowers. Let's go and have a little look at what the vibe is for the flowers here. We've got yellows, reds, we've got them kind of all there. We've got some blues there, but not a lot of blue on this side, huh? So let's fix that. Let's get the most of you. Got some yellows. Okay. Oh shit, I should have left that one in there. Yeah. And I just think then, cut out these blue ones. Well, we know how to find those now, so we can get rid of those for now. Maybe we haven't got much pink around here, just to soften it up, this one as well. So I'm not going to go nuts with the flowers here. But you know, just to kind of like spruce it all up a little bit. Yeah, another little pink one there. Gotta have something down there, I'd say. And what if one here like that? Peach ones. They can be on the side here like this. And on the edge there. To be honest, that has always kind of bothered me, that particular one. Oh, typical. So now we just need one piece. Although that said, maybe to make that the edge, we need 2 pieces of connected glass. Now what is this? Is this black connected glass? Okay, is it not called connected glass? Let's just go glass. It looks like grey, doesn't it? Grey stained glass, right. Okay, what did we just throw there? Okay, that's not it. It is black. It's here, isn't it, the glass? Let's just have a look. I don't know, it seems too dark, that, to me. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it is that. There we go, black glass. And to be honest with you, I might as well just put that there as well. Yeah, that's a bit kind of better. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, stream seems to be stable right now. That's always a bonus, huh? Yeah, like I say, well, you know, we'll do paths, more substantial path work when there's something to kind of path down to be honest. I'd say it's not exactly sure what's going to be going on down here right at this juncture. I am almost tempted just to carry a little one on here. Let's just take that glass away. Stick the shovel in there. Because it kind of feels like it kind of ends a bit harshly there almost. Yeah, like just to there, literally just to there like that. Beautiful. To be honest, that can just stay like that. That's cool. Alright. Should we plant some flowers down here? Because we actually deleted them all when we were building. So we'll just do a bit of this. I really want all that long grass here like this. I think I cut the bits, you know, are alright. Maybe if it wasn't right on the end, it would have been alright. I don't go too nuts with the flowers up here, just have a few, just to kind of make it feel a bit nicer. What did we do the pink ones? Let's just stick a blue one. We've got blue ones there. Yeah. What else we got? Should we stick some vanilla flowers, not just all the modded in ones? Yeah, a bit of azure. Why not? Yeah, I think that'll do us. A little bunch of azures there. I didn't mean to get rid of that, but that's alright. What else we got? Some white ones. Oh, those are quite cool, aren't they? Those black ones. Or is it dark? It's like maroony red ones. Yeah, not too many. Okay. And again here, I'm not sure what's going to be kind of going on here, but... Okay, I think that's good, man. We're done there. Alright, nice little simple seating area. A little bit of extra light out here so it's not all dark when the sun sets. Another one here. Little one over there, little one there. And I think just to complete the set, it wasn't part of the plan, but we'll also stick one up here as well. So Yeah, I kind of feel like we want more space here to kind of make that. You get oak wood right there. Yeah. Get rid of that. That right? Yeah, that kind of feels a bit more natural. And I'm just thinking, maybe even just as kind of single seater here. Not 100% convinced by that, but yeah, no, I'm not. So we'll stick another one in there like that. And let's go for the good old dandelion as well, man. Why not? Yeah. Oh, there's one there already. Like you say, some of this will change, but I strongly suspect both this hill and definitely that hill will stay green. It's nice to have a little bit of green area in the city, right? A little more high up, relatively high up, where you can sit and enjoy the vibe. Like, oh, we've got plenty of flowers around here. Yeah, what's going on here? Let's just stick one. Yeah. Kind of like them being in patches as well. Alright. So I'm guessing, right, we'll have probably maybe a little water feature for this one. And then one of those big, oh okay, so we got rid of the big bins. Let's get one of those back in. Plenty of bins in the city, plenty of bins. Don't want people littering and all that jazz. Will it go on the side there? That's kind of silly. That's not going to work. Bamboo. Let's look for another bamboo and hopefully we can see it a lot quicker this time. And you know, yeah, there we go. Right, I think we're kind of done with the flowers. We'll pick out, in fact we can just get rid of some of them. Probably done with the tree as well. There we go. Yeah, it just feels a little bit safer there, doesn't it? I kind of want something here. Maybe actually, if we actually look at the flowers, one of those tall flowers. Should we see what tall flowers we've got here? And just take like a tall flower and give it a bit of protection behind that bench there. No tall flowers there. That's strange. Let's have a look in the inventory proper. Like I said, I don't want to go too wild with these benches. Just simple little seating areas. That's all. Actually got some signs to do. We still got to finish the car park yet. So that's kind of the main sort of mission. So I just wanted to jazz this little area up a bit, give it a bit of function. Yeah, okay, so there they are, right? Yeah, maybe some roses. Traditional Minecraft flowers, I'm thinking. We do have tall ones modded in as well. Let's have a look at the modded in ones. Way down here somewhere. No, maybe not. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so orange rose bush. Yeah, that's quite cool. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I quite like that actually. There we go. Look, nice bit of protection. They got thorns on them as well. Yeah, so that's gonna like put you off any funny business. No, that's it. That's all we needed. Nice. Ah, it's nice to just stand here sometimes, take it all in. This is all going to be so different, man. When we're done with this place, yeah, this is just not going to look like this. And that's why we have to treasure these little islands of green, because this is going to be built over. I can't remember what that is. I think I put that down a long time ago when we were scouting out the road. And luckily enough, when we scouted the road separately on the last video, I think we've ended up exactly where it should be. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this will be totally different. Like I say, this is going to be a shopping district, and I don't know exactly what's going to go here yet, but I'm thinking there'll be like different types of high streets. Like, you know, there'll be a Chinatown, there'll probably be like a little Japan town, and like a French quarter, as well as kind of traditional kind of British shops. And I guess we could even have like a more American one, like wherever there's a big flat area, we can kind of build like a more wide open space, like American style kind of shopping center. Definitely a shopping mall, right? We'll be having somewhere. And that's for sure. I mean, do you think we should have a kind of rose bushes just here, just to make that other one make more sense? Yeah, 3 of them like that. That's cool. Right, let's get rid of those. We can get those back if we need to. I don't think we want any paths. Yeah, I always say that before I actually go ahead and make one. But what we should do is just stick a bit more quartz in here. I think just take that out a little touch like that. Yeah, I kind of want that to be grass there though, truth be told. Yeah, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do have that be dirt, and what we do is we do make a little path. Oh. Yeah, just make it feel like it's a bit more, you know, it's been a bit used a bit more. And I think that's it. We're not going to path down here just yet. Oh, are we not? Maybe we will. Because to be honest with you, that kind of leads us quite nicely into the next little section, I'd say. Yeah. So is this functional? Not quite. So actually let's yeah, just kind of lead us down here somewhat, yeah? I'd say I kind of deliberately leave it just broken in areas like that. Just feels a bit more kind of natural almost. Not quite so regimented. Get rid of that one. And you, I'm afraid. Okay, okay. Yeah, hello sheepy, do you like what we're doing with the place? Just a rough kind of guide of a path, nothing too heavy to kind of lead you down and under here. Okay, awesome. And this kind of leads us to the next thing, because we're going to jazz up the inside of these somewhat. So I think it's typical enough, right? We got rid of our quartz pillars, so let's get that back, because I don't think we're going to need these anymore. We're done with the bench. We've got a few more benches to make on the other side of the car park. So let's just have a little play with this. But you know what, we're in creative, let's get up there. Actually, I quite like that. Should we mix up the pattern a bit like this? Yeah, I quite like that for a ceiling like that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, we might use flowers, but we're not going to be using flowers wholesale. So I think what we're going to do in each of these columns, right, is have like a color vibe. So for each one, I think since that was the last one that was left, purely by chance, that's the color that we'll be having in this one. Maybe I'll use lanterns. So what goes a turquoise? We'll keep that there. And again, we'll get the benches as we need them. Keep the more general kind of items there. And the smooth plots, I think we're done with these fences and stuff now. I think we're done with the steps. I think we'll just keep those two on this because that's basically what the car park's made out of. So there's no doubt at some point we'll probably need those. Now, anything that's like turquoise or blue, I'd say we'd kind of use in this one. So let's take our time and just have a look at what we can put in here that's nice. So there we go, look, straight off the bat. In here we can do some more Minecrafty things. It's more like this one, yeah? Probably not that blue actually, that's more of a dark blue. So let's get back to where we were. Yeah. And we could just do some fun stuff in here. Now that's a techno gate. What is it? A plank? That's a fence. But if you just use a singular one, I think it works fine. I just think it's the central bit that's a problem. So we'll probably use those like that. And we'll probably have a white as a kind of contrast colour to it. So we're not going to go too nuts, just going to have a little something in here. Okay, see, so there we go, this is quite nice. Just throw that for now. Oh, diamond almost works, doesn't it? I don't think we'll stick any diamond in here just now. Yeah, it's kind of a different kind of colour almost, isn't it? It's like a clash, but it's close. Yeah, we got that. It was the cyan. We used those in the haberdashery, the cyan baskets. Both of those. Yeah, there's not enough room to put like a lot of full blocks, to be honest. Let's just see. And we're probably going to want, oh, I'll tell you what we will need. And again, with white as the accent colour, we can use the quartz. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's just swap that out there for this second. So maybe just something little like that, right? Just check this fence if you have it on its own. No, okay, so that's no good. So let's swap that out for that. And let's try and probably use this. And a little table, traditional little setup. A bit tall, isn't it there? Have a look. See, there's really not much room to play around in this place now. I might just have a little table, kind of almost just like that. Maybe it's a different color, isn't it? It looks. I think it's the wrong color. That. Yeah, I don't think we used that. Let's have a look. What are the fences we've got? Yeah, if it wasn't connecting to the side, we would have been good. So maybe this might work. The old twisted fence. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, these poke up. No, okay, that's cool. That kind of works for us. Yeah, little table, little bench, little accent colour. We kind of want flowers, but you need something to put it in. Right? Oh, I thought you could plant flowers in there. Okay, but I think you can do it if I'll tell you what, some terracotta wouldn't go amiss, would it? Put that down there for now. What's the plant pot called? I can't even remember what the flower pot's called. Is it a flower pot? Okay, we've got these ones. Yeah, there we are. It's a flower pot, right? I'm not going to use the prismarine, I don't think. Pretty sure you can put a flower pot on there, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, that's a little bit more like it. Now, up off the ceiling. I'm not exactly sure where we're going with this, truth be told. It's a bit dark, that one. Let's not have that one anymore. We'll use this one. Just want a little bit of kind of variety up there. Okay, just to make it sort of feel random almost, right? And I don't know, maybe. Have a look. And anything we can stick on the shelf. And then, oh, I forgot we had the verdant glazed terracotta. Let's try this here. Yeah, cool. Don't want to change the floor. The floor kind of is what it is. I want to leave some of the white, so it's kind of, like I say, it's kind of a contrast. So it makes the blue pop a little bit more, doesn't it? Stick something else nice on that shelf. Oh, what about a blue lantern? That could work. Don't want it to be on the steps. If I put it there, it's going to be like that. Yeah. All right, nice. And I think there's one thing missing here. We've got item frames and they're invisible. Now, I don't know if the glow item frame is invisible or not. We're going to try it. Not sure. We've got invisible item frames added, yeah. It is. Okay. Yeah. I'm not fully convinced. I can't remember where the item frame was now. Oh, it was there. Okay, so let's pick that out of there. What does the lantern look like in the item frame? Yeah, they look quite cool, right? Take that out of there. Don't think we have one up there. I think we just have it like that. There we go. I think that does us. That's kind of random and playful. It's just somewhere to come and sit, yeah? But what we could do is, I think we need a bit of technology in here. Like, what you're going to do when you come in here, there's really not that much to do, is there? So, if we put this on this side, does it make it a bit too cramped? Kinda does, doesn't it, almost? Yeah, I mean, maybe if we swap them over, right? If we put that one there like that, and we put this one here like that, that would mean we could try it there and not have this. And if we just, for argument's sake, see what that might look like. I'll tell you what we could use on the top of that instead of that. It's a bit bulky, that. Put a little bit of carpet on there. Yeah, I think we'll always have a glow item frame because, you know, why not? Okay. That's a bit cozier, isn't it? And if we have a look at the technology, is it? Yeah, TV, huh? Now we've got a retro TV there. Let's try the retro TV. Those big TVs, they actually work. Like you can turn the channels on and stuff. So we'll definitely put those in one of them. I don't know if this works. Oh, it does. It does work as well, the retro one. Ah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, beautiful. Normally I'd put some plants or something, like something hanging almost, right? Some hanging plants. But like I say, each one to be different. So maybe we'll put, like, we've got a flower in there. But we haven't got the blue. Let's have a look at the natural blocks. Yeah, you see a deep slate diamond. Diamond ore is pretty cool, yeah. But should we just play with that just to see if we can incorporate that? Yeah, we do have some things that we could use, don't we? Some little plants that are the same colour, so yeah, I think we'll probably use the little TV again. Use the same thing all the time. Maybe we don't have that there, maybe we have. Oh, that won't go on the quartz, that's unfortunate. Won't go on there either. Okay, okay. Worth a try, worth a try. Yeah, maybe we swap that out for that. It's a bit too much. Like, honestly, it's quite cool to have diamond, right? But it kind of looks like too much for me. Kind of like steals the show almost. Maybe if we put it up here as a secret. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't quite steal the show so much there. That's cool. The only other thing we could maybe try is, perhaps we can sneak the nether sprouts in. Like this. Yeah, there we go. I think we're done. That's room 1 done. Beautiful. In theory, we should have a blue button. All the buttons are going to be the same. They're the official buttons. Alright. Okay, so this one's got a light. Is that visible outside? No. So I don't think we will have that. There either. So okay, we will just make a proper kind of little ceiling. Oh no, it was the other way, wasn't it? Them there like that. And then like this. Now some of these are not this tall, so we won't be able to do anything on the ceiling at all. But you know, when we can, we will. So we'll get rid of all the blue things. And we'll just randomly pick another colour and go with that next. And now what immediately jumps out to me here now is green, because we've got the green grass block there. So I think we'll probably end up using the green. So let's have a look. I mean, we could just put in green, right? Might be the way to do it. At least to get it started. Do you know, I could probably do it with a bed in one of these, yeah? Not in every one, but we'll have one in this one. And there we go, look. So we've got green chairs and stuff like that. So let's have a look. Kind of that one's jumping out at me is quite cool. Got some green curtains, we'll have some of those. No, this is really dark enough to fit what we're doing. We'll have another look at what else is there that's green. Of course, we'll take some of that. Concrete powder is not really going to help us. Yeah, maybe the green carpet, huh? Yeah, maybe a banner. Green rose bush. Okay, yeah, defo. We'll take that. Yeah, nice. Now we're talking. I think if we can fit it in, we'll have a bed and a couch. Probably not the chair. Let's just put that over there for now. I think that's good enough. I want things that hang. Okay, so there's more curtains there. Because we can have actually And things that can go from the ceiling. Needs to be the right kind of green. Yeah, let's have a look. And then if we go to the natural selection, because we're in the green now, we can kind of basically have anything that's natural here. Torchflower seeds. I think that's going to help us massively. I'm not going to put vines in because they'll just take over, won't they? Yeah, melon might work, huh? Where's the glow? Oh, there we go. Okay. I think we've got enough there. So I think we'll probably have a bed. This is more like the proper kind of proper little bedroom this year. Now let's go for the blocks again, just hanging from the ceiling randomly. Slightly different this time. And we'll have a tall one there. And we're gonna need those. And oh yeah, we do have green wood, the steps, but I'm not sure if it's the right type of green. It didn't look like it. Nah. Let's just try it anyway. We don't have to have the steps. We had. Oh, it is. It's all right. Yeah, that's nice. Oh man, it sucks. Alright. Actually, I think that one probably might be nicer like that. Okay. I don't know if the rosebush, actually thinking about it, probably won't go. Will it into a flower pot? It's too big, isn't it? Let's just try this. We'll just change the flower out here. Since it's green, right? It kind of works. Okay, yeah, that works for me. And I kind of wanted things that hang. Right, how does that look? Yeah, that's cool. Can't have one that... No. No, so okay, that's cool. Let's try these. Yeah, and then we'll stick a an item frame here so that doesn't grow down too far. I really want it growing any further than that. Yeah, no. I kind of like the symmetry. I mean, I don't want it to feel too crazy. We'll have those on the either side there. Let's try the other things that hang. There's another set. Oh yeah, the banner, that was right. You know what they look like in there? Yeah, I like how it's kind of sort of cool. I was just thinking a banner just like randomly. No. Can't have one there. Can't get to the switch then, can you? Yeah, I think that's cool. And just to juice it up a little bit. What else have we got in here? Yeah, I'll tell you what, maybe the melon blocks. Nice, a nice little green vibe. Okay, beautiful. That's this one. Yeah, I kind of was going to see how the what the chairs looked like in the item frame, but it's kind of silly to do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We wanted to put. We got a telly in the last one, so we've done all the green bits. We can get rid of all that now. And I'm not going to use the same telly. I think in this one, because it's a proper bedroom with a bed and a big seat, we'll use the other TV, the kind of big boy. There's also, what's this? Let's just take them all then. TV stands. But yeah, I think we're going to use this one here. It's quite chunky actually, thinking about it. To be next to the front door. But you know, that's okay. You can watch TV in bed, there you are. There you go, you can watch her yatter on and on. Yeah, just, I don't know, should something be there, or I don't think so, because I like to keep some of it open and clear. Alright, there's the green room. Okay, what's next? Yeah, this is like a little hidden secret one, yeah. Yeah, much lower ceiling in here. So, get rid of you guys. And let's just kind of go for the first color that's different to what we've done. Like magenta, right? It's right there. Take all the basics. Bit of magenta wall, magenta concrete. Yeah, we'll have some magenta stained bricks, I guess then. There we go. Maybe mix the bricks up a bit. We use glass so much, and we could actually have a shulker box in here, couldn't we? No bed in this one. Let's have a look now through the other stuff. Got the magenta steps that we're going to want. Yeah, is that kind of magenta or is that more pink? Yeah, we'll try the amethyst. I'm not sure that'll go with the vibe. Oh, this will go. This will go right nice. Yeah, this should take our time here. Oh, we've got a little magenta chest. That's kind of perfect. Like I said, I don't want the same things in each one of them, so it's nice to just to randomly find stuff, you know, not focus too much on getting the same thing or on knowing exactly what's where. Just really randomly doing stuff. There we go. I think we've got enough there to play with. But now we're going to stick some plants and stuff up as well. So this time we just have a little seat. Right. Now we're going to have a chest. Yeah. And once again, because the white is the kind of accent block, so I think we'll just have a white one there. And if we just grab a, because we got like a magenta fence. Purple, right? Magenta, there we go. Yeah, but it's kind of like glitched out. It's a shame, but that's okay. I'll tell you what we could use. Be sneaky about it. And use a chain to hold the carpet. There we go. Nice, perfect. And where's the flower pot? Where's the flowers? We got, yeah, there we go. Okay. And I don't know, right? If we were to put what this flat screen looks like, we'll probably put it on the wall. Yeah, there you go. And we can still open the chest. Perfect. And the only question is, let's get our purple blocks. Actually, we want that. We're done with that. We'll test that. And we're done with that. Alright, right, yeah, we've got a low ceiling here. Forget about this. Maybe we just do it like that, right? And then we have the magenta trap door. Can't have one there, that's alright, that's alright. Oh, you can have that next to the carpet, that's a bit of a result. Actually, I quite like that. Yeah. Don't suppose you could have one now, no. Yeah, see, actually, I kind of like the bricks. Don't know why, like I say, it's just completely random. Alright, no, that works, that's it. That's the magenta room, right there. Kind of feels like it could be a bit more magenta on the floor almost, doesn't it? But there's really not that much space in here, so that's what it is. Beautiful. Oh, they open here. Alright. Okay, so there's really not a lot of space in here, so let's be really economical. Maybe this room. Didn't use a shulker, did we, after all? That's alright. We choose a colour that we're not that fond of, because we won't have to use a lot of it. So I'm thinking brown. So let's just do what we did last time, that's kind of useful. Because everything's basically brown, isn't it? Let's be honest. This will add a bit of colour as well as the brown on it. Brown bricks are quite cool. Just make a little seating area out of that. Probably have a brown bed. Really keep it simple in here. And I think we've got to go for the classic, a mushroom. And a brown lamp, yeah. And maybe brown dye on the wall. Okay, I think this one will keep simple. There's not much room, so a little seats. Actually, maybe we'll have the seat there. And oh yeah, I'm forgetting to find like a table of sorts. Let's see what we can use for a table. Dark oak planks, it's a bit too brown. Kind of a nice brown almost that as well, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go for the and there is no brown flower, but there is a brown mushroom. Now we can't actually put the lamp anywhere, maybe we just have the lamp on the floor. It does actually work. Can't actually get anywhere, can you? It's like so tight here. Oh, you can have it next to a button. That's kind of random. Yeah, I'll tell you what, actually, let's swap that out. Like that. And then I think it's just again here, purely because we have to have it on the wall. So we'll probably just go for another modern TV. Now, do these modern TVs actually turn on? No, oh, it's in a frame. They do. I don't think I want to have all the TVs left on, to be honest. You can discover the fact that they work yourself. I don't know if it would lag the game, right? Do you think? It's got to run some kind of code, I guess. Okay, cool. Where are we? We just all turned around in a circle there. There we go. Yeah, it's just actually becoming a bigger mission than I thought. I think we've only got another 4 to do here now, and then we'll be good. Right, so actually, let's get rid of that. Get you in there. And then we'll decide on a colour. Maybe we'll make this the white room. Again, it's quite a small one, isn't it? That should be there, really. Yeah, I think so. Let's just make this the white room. You kind of want one that isn't all brightly coloured. You come in here and white candles is a classic. White lily maybe will have a shortcut. Maybe a white hanging shelf then, right? It's right there. And you're going to want some kind of white couch, I would say. Ah, we did use that couch in the other one. What about white buffet with the white couch? You can kind of sleep with that combo, can't you? Yeah, maybe white glass for a table. Got lots of options here actually. White modern patio planter. Now I wonder if you can actually put flowers in there. Well, look, what's the most classic white flower? I guess it's the lily of the valley, right? But we do have those modded in white flowers which are kind of more white, as it were. I think we're going to go for that. They're right down here there somewhere. Where did we get them? Yeah, rosebush is too big. White peony, that's going to be too big. Yeah, honestly I was just thinking like this nice little simple one. Let's see what we can do with this lot. We've got room to play with the ceiling again on this one. Yeah, it's a nice little place that you can just chill. Okay, that works. And the shulker. There's not really a lot you can do in here, you know, but we can have some candles there like that. Is it a fire hazard to light those? I can't help but think it kind of is. But it's pretty safe, isn't it? It does bring a nice little vibe in here for sure. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to put anything in that just yet. I'll take you what, we'll put a flint of steel in there, right? And some spare candles, why not? And let's just get you. And I think we'll do it just as an ode to the building work that we've recently been doing. Oh, do you know what we do have actually? Get rid of that from there. I think we'll have... Not there. Let's get some white wood. We've got white wood. Right, so we can use that. And we've also got, I'm pretty sure there's a white clock. We've got clocks. Oh, there is no white one. Isn't that funny? Yeah, well, I think we've got our next colour, which will be pink. Just have a quick look down here. Snowball. Perfect. So I think we'll have a little overhang here just to kind of make it feel a bit nicer. And then here are they okay with that? You're okay with that, guys? You're surviving. You're coping with that. And a bit white. Oh, it's bone meal. That's actually kind of cool, right? There we go. And there's no technology in this room. I think we're going to leave it. They got that there. They got old-fashioned technology in here. Okay. Right, it's another little one. We'll make this the pink room. Purely because we saw that pink clock. I'm going to keep the bone meal. Get rid of all this white stuff. Okay. Could have another bed, I guess, because it's such a small space. We might as well actually make it useful. We just had candles. Let's not have any candles. There's a little pink baby chair. How about that? We'll have that there. I wonder if you can plant these. I'm going to check it, see if you can plant these in the patio planter, because it looks like a bigger planter than a flower pot, doesn't it? Well, maybe it will let you. Yeah, okay, so I forgot about the trapdoors. Beautiful, actually, that. So in theory, I do. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, that's quite cool. And actually, not that, definitely not that. Yeah, that works. Okay, nice. And just a traditional flower pot, I would say. And let's get a pink flower, a little one. Little pink flower. Oh, we've got these, yeah. They won't go anywhere though, will they? That will though. Alright. Perfect. Absolutely ideal that, yeah. And again, I don't think a telly in here. We've got to telly quite a few tellies and stuff, haven't we? So we don't need to worry about that. We'll just take a spare one of those to keep an eye on you while you sleep. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, this has to be done. It's a bit of a grind doing every single one of these, yeah, with a different color and stuff. But ultimately, I'm going to open up this city to a server, right, where people can run around and explore. And I don't know, yeah, I think you have to make it worth exploring. And this is all the kind of things that we have to do in order to make it worth opening up every door that you see when you're running around the city. I think it's quite important. And it's a little bit of fun as well, to be honest. Probably not the most riveting stream in the world, right? But this is the grind, man. This is what it takes. What color are we going to go for next? I'm thinking maybe a dark blue. We've had the light blue already. So let's search for blue and see what comes up. See what grabs our fancy here. Oh yeah, definitely damn. Could have some ice here. Blue pole. Okay, so that's quite random. Blue allium. Alright, yeah, we'll take that. Don't think we've had one of these lamps yet. Oh, what's this? A fire hydrant. It's just, I didn't actually know we had a blue fire hydrant. I put a fire hydrant down already, but it was a red one. Yeah, maybe we can do something with that, make it like a double kind of whammy almost. Like have that there and that there. Yeah, like a little kind of unit, huh? You're going to need a seat of some description in here. I don't think we will have a fire hydrant. It's the wrong type of blue that is that anyway. Okay, we can have a lamp. I don't think they come on these ones, which is a bit of a shame. But not the end of the world. Yeah, okay, that kind of works. We'll have to keep that there because of the button anyway. So let's have a look at the couches. I don't know, is it if you search couch? No. Tea? Sofa? Oh yeah, sofa. Yeah, I think we've used this type before, but it's a different colour, so. Maybe that way, right? And we will have a TV in this one. Again, I'm only using these flat wall ones all the time, to be honest. I like the little ones that stand on thing, but these actually, anything blue on the telly, that's green. That's got blue in it. It's kind of blue, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's alright. There we go. Maybe we'll put the fire hydrant in the frame. Yeah, but not there. There we go. And little flower pots. There we are. We should stick a colourful flower pot mod on, maybe, where you can have different colour flower pots. There we go. That's the blue room. I think a bit of carpet actually in this one. We haven't been using the carpet very much. We'll put a road sign in, but we won't. I just think a bit of carpet in front of your couch there is not a bad idea, is it? There we go. I think it's fine as long as you know you definitely have to step up there. That'll do. Okay, so you can't actually get into this one. And I think that's okay. I think, but what I will think I'll do is just make it official that there's no access into that one. This is the final one. In theory, you could put one here, yeah, but I don't think it's necessary. This ground holds it up here. There is one right in the corner of there, a random one. So I think we'll do that one last, and we'll do something different with that one. Okay, so what colour can we do in here? Kind of covered all the bases, I think. Oh, we didn't use the pole. It's alright. We mix it up randomly. Let's have a little look here now. What jumps out at us? Oh yeah, rose. We did magenta, didn't we? We've done pink, so rose is a bit close. Done green. I suppose we could have the black room. A bit boring, isn't it? We've got all these colours actually. Let's see what jumps out at us. Purple. Again, there's only so much you can do, isn't there? We've kind of, yeah, I think purple is quite cool there. That jumped out at me there and there. Maybe it's more like that one. Let's have a look for purple. Yeah. I think probably have a bed in here. And it's kind of a dark vibe, isn't it? So we'll go for that. Maybe no flower in this one. We'll put purple carsponic. We'll hang one of those on the wall. Because why not? That's a purple lamp with a purple stand. Oh, I've just deleted the dirt. We use the dirt all the time there. And I definitely just think in this one also, we're going to have some carpet. Indigo, let's go for that one. Right. Yeah, because they're so little, these ones. Kind of a bed sort of fits in perfectly. Yeah. Actually, oh yeah, so we can't. But again, we'll just kind of clad the ceiling like that for this, yeah? And randomly just have the block as our table like that. And did we have a seat? We had a little seat. So we'll put your little seat in there. And maybe just in this one we'll have the purple candles as well. Why not, man? Makes it feel a little bit more purpley. Yeah, not the carpet, huh? And we'll have the curtains there. We should have used those curtains more often. They're pretty cool, them actually. And we'll have the purple spawn egg in there. That's perfect. Actually, this is my favourite one. I like this room. And let's just get a flint and steel in as well. And we'll light this up. Bit of a fire hazard, by the way. Okay, I think it's all fireproof stuff in here. There we go. Awesome. Can you have a... You can. It's not purple, but we'll put it there just because the candles are there. Alright, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm on fire now. Oh, that's great. Is this place on fire now? Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. So in creative, does fire spread? That's an interesting question. I actually don't know the answer to that question. Could check the settings, yeah, but it's not the end of the world. We're alright. Okay, I think we're done, and I think we've got one more to do, right? Because there's none here and we're at the end, but if I remember rightly, right at the back over here somewhere. Yeah, over here, there's just one. Here. It kind of, because it was right at the end there of the support pillar, so it felt unsupported. It was just like floating there. But in this one, I just think we'll do something slightly different. I think we'll go for like a light, like a load of different lights, like put tunnel lights. I don't know about those. Those kind of seem, those go kind of weird. Those ones, yeah. Maybe just these like this. And there's a lamp, a white lamp, I'd say. And the much maligned white bed. And we do have a white room already, yeah. But I kind of just want to give it some purpose for existing in this place. Alright. They actually make quite decent little tables, those, yeah. There's nowhere actually to put these. You can't actually put them anywhere. That's a shame, but it's alright. Alright, beautiful. This is the light room. As opposed to have being a colour, it's got lights in there. Now let's get you in there, and the things that we couldn't kind of use, I guess we'll put in item frames. You. That looks rubbish. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Is that cursed having that? No, I think that's it, just like that. Yeah, and this is kind of the light room. They're not a particular colour. They are all white, yeah, because that's the colour of light. But this is just kind of the light room. There we go. I think we're done with that, man. Yeah, so done with that. Alright, beautiful. Okay. So we have, I was going to clear out our inventory, get us ready for the next stage, because the next stage is literally a finish up. I'm going to end this stream now. It's been 2 hours. And I want to check it back because the stream cut out earlier on. I had to edit it, just cut out itself after like 10 minutes, and we've done like nearly 2 hours now. And I'm not even sure that it's kind of working properly. So, but it's kind of good because this was all kind of busy work. Right? A little bit exciting doing the inside of the post and stuff. A little bit relaxing, going over there and doing all the benches and stuff. But now we're getting to a kind of important section, which is the road signs for this car park, and also to spawn in a few more cars and indeed give them a drive, man. We're going to drive underneath the car park here and go and have a little look down at the underground section. We haven't been there for ages. And we're going to stick some more, like, you know, signs in around the place, just get this place feeling nice. I really want to make sure we get that on video properly, so I'm going to log out, check that last video now. We'll come back probably later on tonight, to be fair. We're going to stick a quick row of benches all the way across there, right? And then work on the road signs, and then that's it. Then this car park is finished, including all the little tinkering bits underneath as well, so it's kind of perfect. But yeah, okay, awesome. I shall see you all again.